Yeah, I'm just rapt to be in test week. Sorry, we had a good week last week in Bordeaux. Connected really well, trained really hard, so I'm just happy to be in a test week and whatever my role is to prepare well. So yeah, can't wait.
Watched much of the rugby, so soaked in the occasion and enjoyed being here. I imagine it's something at this stage you always wanted to perform on as a kid growing up.
Yeah, I haven't watched too much rugby, to be honest. I've been walking the streets of Lyon and Bordeaux, we're in Toulouse as well, so it's my first time in France. It's been fun just eating some of the food and exploring around, but yeah, it's time to go to work now, and we're here for a reason. So, like you said, it's a dream to play for the All Blacks, but to play the World Cup is it's another dream. So, yeah, looking forward to it.
What have your couple of appearances so far for the All Blacks told you about what test matches are like and perhaps the lift from Super Rugby?
Oh, it's massive, man. The atmosphere is crazy here. The training is a lot harder as well. The body's a bit sore after training, and just the speed of the game, the caliber of people you're playing every week is different to me, because I've only played against New Zealand and Australian teams. So to play people that I haven't played before is a new challenge for me, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. Different type of rugby as well, so it's been fun. Yeah.
Do you feel you learn, playing South Africa a few weeks back about playing different types of rugby and body shapes and various things when you play against them?
Yeah, I learn a lot. Just a different style of rugby, very hard, brute force, I'd say. So it's a good challenge, and yeah, I really embrace playing the Springboks.
What do you expect from the Italy pack?
They're passionate men. I actually grew up watching a bit of Italy when I was a kid as well, so just what I've been told from the older boys is they're passionate, they're tough, especially around the set piece. They pride themselves in their areas, in their country, so yeah.
Tamaiti, you talked about the enhancing the rhythm a lot at international level. Does it mean you had to adapt for the recovery process? You needed more time?
Oh yeah, I'm in the ice bath twice a day, sauna twice a day. But it's just from the older boys. They tell me, because I'm not too sure what to expect. They tell me, know your recovery, because you're going to be sore in the next few weeks. So I think it's trying to get ahead now, so when the pressure does come on, the body's good to go.
What's your body telling you?
Sleep. Sleep at the moment, eh? But nah, it's ready to go.
Codie, I'm from Italy, first of all. Everybody's talking about our team and the passion we put on the forward and the set pieces and so on. While the thing is that we have totally changed this approach, at least since Currie came, or at least since the Six Nations in 2021. As far as you've seen, is this Italy side the best ever and the most competitive one? And are you treating us as a real threat or just a potential one? Too many questions, I don't know, but...
I'll start with the last question. Is that working? I'll start with the last question. Yeah, I think everyone's a threat in this World Cup, and given that it's a must-win, definitely a massive threat. In saying that, we're putting in a lot of work, and we still want to win, obviously, and confident in the work that we've put in. I think since Currie's been involved with Italy, then yeah, they're the best Italian side I've ever seen, and I think that's a byproduct of the coaching and also the players that have come through Italy of late, and then just how competitive the Six Nations has been over the last few years. It always has been, but in terms of Northern and Southern Hemisphere rugby, it's a real high standard, and Italy has benefited from that, and they should be confident in their ability because they're a great team, and we're definitely not taking them lightly because we know what they can do. We've seen it in clips in previous games, so it's going to be an exciting challenge.
The Italians are very fast in the rucks. What changed for you in terms of equipment or physically preparing this kind of battle on the ruck area?
Well, it starts up front first. We know that, like we said, they pride themselves on set piece. They win the ball, and they want to play fast. And when they can, they want to try and beat you with speed and skill. That's what another thing that Italy's really picked up is their skill sets. So with that, yeah, they've got a really fast ruck. I think it's the fastest in Tier 1 test teams. So, you know, we don't slow that down. It'll be a tough day, and that's just the reality of it. Like, we've got to match them physically, if not better them, and then, yeah, slow their ball down.
Cody, you talk about this respect you have for Italy, and that's well earned by them. But is it important that you guys, as you look for this kind of bit of rhythm and confidence and everything in this back half of the pool play, is it important you guys go with confidence to this game? You know, looking to stamp your mark on this contest.
Yeah, definitely. I think there's been a lot of edge at training. I think Jace mentioned that, and that's on the back of the reality that we live in at the moment. We know how big this game is, and in saying that, the preparation has been awesome, and we can be really confident in what we've done the last, I suppose, 7-8 days. So, you know, I'm expecting a good performance from everyone as a team and individually. So, yeah.
We heard about this kind of edge amongst the big boys in Bordeaux, and there was a bit of pushing and shoving and whatever. Is it, in your experience, is that usually a good sign?
Yeah, it's always the same old faces, but it's usually a good sign. I think, yeah, there's good niggle and then over the top niggle, and I think we've had a bit of both at times. But old mate next to me got stuck into a little bit of it himself, so I suppose that's a good sign. You know, you got a young first year All Black that's willing to put his hand up and get stuck in, and he's not afraid of it. That's a good sign in itself, I think.
Italy have a couple of New Zealanders in their team. Do you know much about them?
Hame, I know Hame Fiver. Hope I pronounced that right. Yeah, I believe I've played against him. I've known him since club level before professional rugby. Yeah, and then he played for the Hurricanes last year. Well, this season, sorry, I believe. So yeah, I've known him for a while, and then I think is it the number 8? Yeah, the number 8. I don't know him much, but yeah, I've seen clips, and I know he's a good player.
Joe was joking the other day that they might try and face up to you with their own haka themselves. Is that something you've ever come across, or theoretically, if that did happen, how would you react to that?
If they want to do the haka, then it's pretty cool. But yeah, they're representing Italy, so it's a. Yeah, they're not representing New Zealand, but if they wanted to do that because that's where they're from, then by all means.
All good. Thanks, boys.
Oh, hang on.
Tamaiti, looking quite lean and quite trim for us. What's that come down to, man? What have you been up to, bro? Since Super Rugby, you're looking like a snack can.
Thanks, mate. It means a lot coming from you. Training with the guy next to me. Straight after Super, we went straight into camps, and for me, a lot was around my eating. I think I touched on it a few weeks ago. For me to keep up, I have to be a bit lighter than what I usually am in Super Rugby. Like I said, the game's a lot faster, so few less Big Macs and a bit more smoothies. So.
And for a big boy, man, you've got probably one of the best skill sets for a front rower. Elegant on your feet, the way you move, your skills, unreal. Where does that come from?
Definitely my mother. My dad would say it's from him, but it's definitely not. But I played a lot of sports growing up, a lot of different sports, and I guess a bit of basketball, volleyball there. Yeah, pretty good for the skill sets there. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, team. Thank you.
Thanks.